Well, all right then. John chapter 2 is what this one about. You will find the lesson down in the comment section. I keep saying that, in the notes section. And also, just like before, you'll find a printable file if you'd like to print it out. But I got a question. Here we are in John chapter 2. Did you do John chapter 1? Now, here's the sad truth. The Bible's not a hard book, but it does take a little effort to read it and study it. It is a simple book, but you got to read it. Now, I'm going to presume that you did. If you didn't, go back to John chapter 1. Look at it again. Won't do you any good to watch my videos, not these anyways. Most people have videos just for the sake of teaching, presenting a sermon or a Sunday school lesson or whatever it is. And we do that at our church where I'm at, but this is not what that is. This is just an opportunity, or a little brief couple of minutes, and to read the scripture for yourself. Take time to do it. It is worth the effort. In John chapter 1, I hope you learned a lot. In John chapter 2, you find some pretty amazing things. There's only 25 verses in this one. And you'll find some things that are quite astonishing in the scriptures if you've never read them before. Most people will stumble across things and think, who would have ever thought that that was in the Bible? I was a drunkard before I got saved. And when I got saved and started reading the Bible, I found Proverbs 23. I sure hope I'm right. The last third of that chapter. And I could not believe that was in there explaining what it was like drinking. In John chapter 2, you come across here and you look at Jesus, and everybody kind of, has a preconceived idea about him or what he would do and wouldn't do. He never sinned. But you find in this chapter that he took a scourge, is what it's called in the Bible, a whip with a bunch of ends, and ran out everybody out of the temple. Flipped over the tables. That's not the little effeminate Jesus that you'll see in a lot of people's, movies and things. Take a look at it and see. If you have any questions or comments, feel free. And hope it's a blessing to you. I'll see you in John chapter 3.